right, in this module, we're going to be talking about the terms that we're using. So it's really helpful to understand the difference between marketing and advertising, but also there's different types of marketing. So advertising is really just paying for exposure. It's different than marketing because marketing is where you're trying to start a conversation with your ideal clients. And within marketing, there's a couple of different types. The first type is inbound marketing. So think of it as kind of dating. Like just pretend that you're on the market, you're single, and you're looking, to date. And let's say you go to a party, right? There's a couple of different ways that you could try to attract or start a conversation with your ideal prospect. And the first one is inbound marketing. And that's really where you position yourself to be attractive to where they initiate the conversation. So you're putting your stuff out there, you're adding value, you're getting people's attention, but you're not directly initiating the conversation. You're positioning yourself so attractive that they're actually starting that conversation. The way you could do that is through content marketing, social media, providing enough value to where you're answering questions that people are actually asking, to where when it comes time for them to ask that same type of question and they want an answer, you're the person to go to and they initiate that conversation. Outbound marketing is a little bit different. This is the awkward thing that nobody likes to do, but it's absolutely necessary to grow your business. You have to do both. You can't just try to do inbound marketing. You have to do outbound marketing as well. And outbound marketing is where you build up the courage and you initiate the conversation. You're going up to your ideal prospect and you're saying, hey, how can I add value to you? And so this is where you could give them a reason to respond. You could. This includes calling, canvassing, print mail. Again, this is you putting yourself out there and trying to start the conversation. Inbound marketing, again, it's essential, but it's really for the long game. So if you're just getting started in marketing, you have to do inbound from the beginning because it's going to take some time to build up. Outbound marketing is a great way to kind of front load your work and get business a lot faster than you will with inbound marketing. So again, do both. And the last form of marketing is networking. Networking is tapping into other groups of people and broadening your sphere of influence. So chances are if you have your agency, you've been running for a period of time, you're trying to get to the next level, your sphere of influence has been a very particular group of people. So if you're trying to attract a different type of group, you're gonna have to go to where that group congregates and build your sphere of influence even broader. So you're gonna have to network with more people. And there's a few different ways you can do networking. One is you can go to events, you can host events, you can do outreach, or you can even join networking groups. So there's groups that do things like this. And so a lot of times people don't like joining networking groups, they like chambers of commerce, and they say, I don't know how I can actually build my business. And I think they're thinking about it the wrong way. They're thinking that they're gonna go to these groups, hand out their business card, and get a lead that's gonna turn into a sale right then and there. You're not trying to do that. You're trying to identify who it is your ideal client is, where they're congregating, and then see how can you go into the congregation to where now you have a relationship with new types of people. It's not about getting a sale right then and there. It's about being the person known for what you do in the arena that your ideal market is congregating in. And so what I would suggest is don't just focus on one of these initiatives. You really have to have multiple initiatives going on at the same time. So it's really important to get clear. What I would suggest is determining what initiatives you're gonna run with and run with it for about 4 to 7 months. So a good way to do it is list out all the different opportunities that you could do for inbound marketing, list out all the different opportunities you can focus on with outbound marketing, and all the different opportunities that you can focus on with networking. Pick 2 to 3 things in each one of those categories and run with it for about 4 to 7 months before you change anything. And that way you'll have a better understanding of what's actually working, what's not, and what you might need to tweak.